Hi Libra, welcome to Sweet Tea Astrology and Tarot. My name is Erica. This is your January 2019 eclipse review video talking about the eclipses that occurred in January, the aspects in the astrology, the houses hit. I'm going to pull some cards for you as well, so let's go ahead and jump into it. There were two different eclipses. The first was a solar. The second was a total blood moon lunar eclipse. The first eclipse was on the 5th of January. It was at 15 degrees of Capricorn, and this is where Saturn and Pluto have been transiting. I say that the Saturn and Pluto transit through Capricorn is destruction for the sake of reconstruction. For you, this new moon solar eclipse had the focus of the sun, the moon, Pluto, and Saturn all in your 4th house. This is the house of your home and family, your roots, stability, and foundation. And there was a sextile going on, an easy flow of energy, giving you an area for new growth, bringing ease and helpful people into that 4th house. So this is a sextile from Capricorn, or a sextile between the energy in Capricorn and the energy in Pisces. 4th house to the 6th house. 4th house being your home and family. 6th house is your work and health, the competency and skill you bring to the services that you provide. Also, dealing with your daily routine, the things that you do on a regular basis to make your world run more efficiently. I've pulled some cards for you from the Rider-Waite Tarot. I'm also going to pull a Spirit Animal Oracle card for you from the Colette Baron Reed deck. I've messed up her name like 6 times so far. So yeah, Colette Baron Reed. I'm not 100% proficient with this deck yet. It was something that I got during my little sabbatical, and I haven't done enough readings with it to be fully in tune with the deck. So I'm going to use the book, because there is an oracle message reading and also a protective message reading, and I want you to have both. So let's see. This 15-degree new moon solar eclipse has a Sabian symbol attached to it that we can delineate some things from. School grounds filled with boys and girls in gymnasium suits. So, you think of school, that is an institution of learning. School of fish, that an institution, school, that's very 12th house, very Pisces. You think of the headmaster, the principal, the taskmaster, that's very Saturn. You think of the school grounds, the boundaries that delineate where the school is at, usually demarcated with a fence or some sort of boundary or border. That's very Saturn as well. And having a strict dress code, having a dress code, having a specific dress code, a specific time, specific place for this learning to take place, all focused in your 4th and 6th houses. The 4th house is where the new moon seed is planted. The 6th house is where this ease, this growth, or helpful people come from. So let's talk about it. The card at the bottom of the deck representing the underlying theme or overarching energy is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords indicates that you have been feeling tired, feeling defeated, feeling a point of crisis or loss. The 10 speaks to the 10th house, where that is the house of Capricorn. That is where Pluto and Saturn are. And when you're going through a Pluto and Saturn transit, it feels like this. The 10 is the most you can get in a deck, in a suit. So it can't get any worse. It will get better. Could feel somewhat stabbed in the back. The sword still with air signs. That's Gemini, possibly you Libra or Aquarius. And the 10th house is your career status and reputation. This eclipse occurred in the 4th house. So you could be feeling very, very, very tired dealing with the 4th house. Home, family, roots, stability, foundation. Top card in the top 3 for clarity is the 12th card of the major arcana, the Hanged Man, and this is dealing with Neptune, the planet Neptune, and this is influence from the 6th house. This is an influence of help, of ease. And it may be that you need a new perspective on some of the people that you work with, or you're getting a new perspective either from the people in work or a new perspective in the health of someone that you share close space or quarters with. Mercury is in pre-retrograde shadow, and Mercury is in Pisces. So that's just like a double Mercury retrograde squared. Not a big deal. I'm definitely tripping over my words though. But this is required or requesting a change in perspective. The solar eclipse very well could have brought it for you. If it didn't, it was possibly the lunar eclipse that forced the realization on you. Yeah. Second card in the top three for clarity is the Ten of Pentacles. The new realization could possibly, hopefully, open up the blockage that was preventing you from feeling this energy of the Ten of Pentacles. You have 2 tens in your reading, so there are some serious cycles that are coming to completion, and that's what eclipse season is all about. Cycles ending, chapters ending so new chapters can begin. The Ten of Pentacles, again, the most you can get in a suit, 10. Completion. Pentacles, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. This is dealing with generational wealth. This is dealing with established wealth. What was it that Chris Rock used to say? There's a difference between being rich and being wealthy. This patriarch has enough funds to take care of his family, his extended family, their extended family, and even animals on top of that without being concerned about their status or standing in the world. It could be that you have been really, really, really struggling with money and you are coming on the other side of it. Two of Pentacles, duality. Second house, dealing with money and earning ability, your self-esteem, your resources, your possessions, and how you love. Again, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This card deals with balance and adaptability, and it could be that you have felt like you have been juggling your resources for a minute. There could be some strong Aries energy involved because of the big red hat, and also the head being illuminated there in the Hanged Man. Aries rules the head. Uranus is currently at 29 degrees of Aries and will soon be moving into Taurus. So there's been a completion in how you think. There's been a revision in how you look at wealth, and that is helping you to better gain a balance in your finances. And the finances have felt like a tide coming in and going out, coming in and going out. The card that I pulled for you from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck is the 54th card of the deck, the Skunk Spirit, that says, know your worth. Didn't I just get finished saying self-worth, self-esteem? Know your worth. And like I said at the beginning of the reading, I am not familiar with this deck enough to give just a bunch of messages. So I'm going to read from the deck, the book that came with the deck, to give you the oracle message and the protective message. The oracle message: what do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk Spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and that you need to know your worth. You need to understand that your worth is tied to what you have accomplished, but it is not determine your worth. It's like adding feathers to your cap, growing your competency to make your earning ability grow, that sort of thing. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head high knowing that when you express yourself in integrity, that others can feel your authenticity and will be inspired by it. Be who you are. And if your reputation precedes you, good. You have much to be proud of, and the Skunk Spirit wants you to be your best self, the truest you. The protective message is, not everyone will appreciate you, and many people will have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them. But If so, no matter. Skunk Spirit calls on you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is the time for honesty in admitting that something does not sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth in love. Remember who you are and what really matters to you, and to act with integrity. You will be so glad that you did. You may have to be a little stinker. Libra, you may have to be a little stinker. I am now focusing on the total Blood Moon Lunar Eclipse at 0 degrees of Leo for my Libras. I'm using the Lenormand deck. I like this deck. It is about half the size of the tarot deck, but it is salty as all get out and can cut to the heart of a matter quite quickly, not leaving much room for arguing, really. These cards have given more information about certain eclipses for different videos. I also recommend that you look at your sun, moon, and rising sign to make sure that you are getting what messages need to come forward for you for this eclipse season. Bottom card, top 3 for clarity, and also going to use the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle deck for the second Oracle card of this reading. Now, this total Blood Moon Lunar Eclipse occurred in your 11th house of social networking. This could be online or face-to-face. That would be like social media versus social networking. And this can also be within the teams, groups, memberships, and associations that you belong to. If you pay membership dues or if you have a membership card, that's what I'm talking about. If you have to go to meetings and if there's requirements, yeah. Or just online presence. This 11th house was squared by the 7th house, which is Aries for you, where Uranus and Mars were. So 7th house is the house of Libra, partnerships, open collaboration, relationships, and also open beef, open litigation. So there's a square between your social life, your social presence, and your face-to-face relationships. I'm going to pull the top card because the lady fell, and that is a general card referring to the querent, the seeker, or an important lady in the situation. So I'm taking the top card off the Lenormand deck for more information. All right, there's the gentleman, another card. There's the heart. So this is the situation of the heart revolving around the total Blood Moon Lunar Eclipse. Social media, social networking, and your relationships. So let's talk about the bottom card. The bottom card deals with the book. And the book is the 26th card of the Lenormand deck. 2 plus 6 is 8. Speaking to the 8th house. Could be a Scorpio deal that you're dealing with. Or just the theme of change, life, death, and rebirth, transformation, intimate issues. The book deals with secrets. It deals with education. It deals with learning. It could be that there are hidden things that are being brought forth. Hidden things brought forth. This book also speaks to the 10 of diamonds. The 10 of diamonds speaks to the 10 of coins. And we have the 10 of coins that have shown up here in your reading. 10 of coins is generational wealth. It could be secrets about generational wealth. It could be like the books are being balanced in one way or another. If it's not you, then it's somebody close to you. But you're learning about something, or someone is learning something about you. You could be learning that you know. You could be recognizing that you know more than you realized. Let me get some tea. I've done like 6 of these videos in a row and I'm still going. So I'm thirsty, but I'm still going. Okay, secrets, 10 of Pentacles, secrets, education, learning, reading, seeking knowledge or truth. First card in the top 3 is the bouquet. The bouquet is the 9th card of the Lenormand deck. It deals with appreciation and surprises. It could actually be like a bouquet, or it could be like a gift of appreciation or gratitude. Also speaks to the Queen of Spades or the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is an influential individual, possibly an air sign, could be, again, speaking to you, Libra. She's a quick thinker and she is perceptive. She is able to use her reasoning abilities to cut to the heart of the matter. The gift of appreciation or the token of gratitude could possibly be dealing with money. It could be coming from a business source or dealing with resources in one way or another. The fish is the 34th card of the Lenormand deck. 3 plus 4 is 7. That speaks to that 7th house of your open partnerships, open relationships, collaboration, and open beef, open litigation as well. The fish is also signified by the King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds would be the King of Coins or King of Pentacles, and that individual is an authority figure. That individual is disciplined and controlling, but very routine-oriented and is a generator of wealth. Now, in the 3, we've got the man, the lady, and the heart, and I think that that's pretty easy to look at and see that this is a situation for some of you Libras dealing with a romantic situation. We've got the lady, female, querent, dealing with the Ace of Spades, Ace of Swords. That's a potential in power, clarity, and victory. And we've got the gentleman, which is a male seeker, a male querent. This is the Ace of Hearts. That's the Ace of Cups. Potential in emotion and compassion. Intimacy in some way or another. There could be a meeting between the heart and the mind of this couple. And the heart is the 24th card of the deck, and that deals with work and health, and that's where the flow of easy energy is coming from for the solar eclipse. So some of you, you're like working on your relationship or want to. Others of you are dealing with wanting a relationship and trying to bring that into your world. The heart as well can be tied to the Jack of Hearts. That would be the Knight or the Page. Those are messengers or messages, motion or movement. Dealing with a romantic, charming, creative individual. Could be some serious synchronicity going on as well. Almost like there's history between y'all at some point. There has been or there will be. Or you're returning back to it. Someone from the past it's like a blast from the past for some of you. And the Sage Goddess Gemstone Oracle card that I pulled for you is the Still Bite card. It deals with clarity, peace, and dreaming. It helps heal and amplify the vibrations of the heart and crown chakra. Still Bite is a stone of love, bliss, joy, and calming frequencies. It opens you to receive the universe's infinite love and also helps you to accurately interpret your dreams. You've pulled this card because you need deep self-love and to pay more attention to the messages that you receive in dream state. So meditate with Still Bite to feel blissful, balanced, and insightful. Two tens in the earthly material resource plane and in the area of the mind. It looks like for those of you who have been struggling with finances that or self-worth, you're going to benefit on the other side of this. That's what I'm seeing for y'all anyways. That's what I'm hoping for y'all. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you already have, I thank you from the bottom of my very grateful heart, Libra. I hope you're well. I'm sending you a lot of love. It looks like some of you are confused about what's going on, but trust, know your worth. If someone isn't going to treat you like they value you, then do not allow them to treat you like a clearance item. Yeah. I love you, Libra. I'm going to start working on the April videos shortly. I want to get this series out to you first, and using a different microphone, so y'all are going to be able to hear me a little better, which is a wonderful thing. Still planning on upgrading from what I'm using right now, but better than what I was using. I had no idea it was that big a difference. So this will be a better quality audio, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm grateful for your feedback on the previous series about it. Sending you lots of love, Libra. Take care. Know your worth. Speak your truth in love. Bye, y'all. I love you.